Hey everybody, it is Carla with Carla's Clever Crafts. Tonight I'm going to be doing a little bit different of a project. I'm not going to make a wreath, I'm going to make a door hanger instead. I'm going to be using this wine bottle sign. This I actually bought at a second-hand store, so this is not brand new. It does have like some wear and things like that, but I thought it would be real cute, repurposed as a door hanger, and it's so simple to do that I wanted to hop on here and show everybody and give you some ideas. You can get signs anywhere, and if you like the sign or you like the theme, you can repurpose it. I got this for $2, and it has a metal hook hanger here already on the back, so I'm not going to have to add that. It's already ready to hang up. And so what I'm going to do to dress this up a little bit is I have a whole selection of ribbon here that I've chosen. I have some wine ribbon. It says it's time to wind down, uncork and unwind, and it has a wine glass and wine bottle. Let me try to get my comments loaded in real quick. I keep forgetting to do that and I can't see them on my phone. My internet's been working so much better these last couple days. Let's hope that continues. Almost there. Okay, well, we'll go ahead while we wait on that. The second one that I have chosen to use is this grape ribbon. It's got purple and green grapes and grapevine leaves on it. It's real cute. And then I'm going to pair those with this light and dark green. These are 1.5 inch ribbons. And then I'm going to use this like burgundy red, because our wine bottle has the burgundy red up here at the top. And then I'm going to also use this beige, because that also matches like the background in our sign. And what we're going to do with all of these ribbons is we're just going to make a bow using our bow maker to put on our sign. And then I have a couple of embellishments that we're going to add to top it off with. Okay, but I think I did forget my scissors in the other room, so I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Okay, got the scissors. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to start with this beige. This is a 2.5 inch ribbon that I'm using. I'm going to go ahead and dovetail the first end. So I'm just going to fold it in half, line up the edges, and then I'm going to cut at an angle from the folded side to the wired side, just an upward angle. And then that gives us a nice, pretty finished end. And I'm going to do these, I think I had determined about 9.5 inches wide, starting out. So, oh wait, so if it's 9.5 inches total, let's see, I'm going to do about 5 inches on each side. Let's just start at 5.5, because then we can cut off if we have too much. Okay, and just like that. No loops or anything. We're just going to dovetail the ends and just run them through just like that. So then I'm going to dovetail this end. Push that down in there, make sure I have it even, and I don't because I moved it around. There we go. Okay, now I'm done with this one. And I use push pins to hold the ends of my ribbon. That's something that my husband's seen another crafter do, and it is brilliant. It works perfectly. I used to try to do rubber bands, and I had the ends stringing everywhere, and it was a mess. Okay, so now I'm going to use this burgundy. It's also 2.5 inches. And dovetail the end, just fold it in half, cut from the folded edge to the wired edge at an upward angle. Then I'm going to put this one at about the same length as I did the first one. And since I moved those around, I'm going to wait and dovetail these ends until I'm all done, because I don't want to keep shifting my ribbon around and get it all uneven. Okay, so that's it for that one. Let's see, next, yeah, I think I'm going to do the lime green next. This one is a 1.5 inch ribbon. Dovetail my first end. Okay. Now this one, I'm going to come in about 1/2 inch. So I'm going to make it just a little bit shorter. That's it for that one. This is really easy to do. This, in my opinion, is super cute. Okay, now I have this dark green. It's kind of like an olive green almost. And since the ribbons and the sign had various shades of green, I wanted to use different shades of green in my bow. And I thought that this darker green would give a nice contrast. So this one I'm going to do the same length as the one I just did, the light green. I never did get my comments to load, guys. I'm sorry. If you're on there and I don't get them loaded before the video's over, I will answer you guys when I'm done. Of course, the danger of using the push pins is what I do, which is lose them. And then you find them in the floor or in your foot or somebody else's foot, which is what I did with that one. No, that's not it. Okay, so now we have our dark green and our light green. I'm going to do, I've got 2 left, so I'm going to do the grapes first. Try one more time and see if I can get these comments. I refreshed the page, so maybe that will help. Okay, looks like it might be working. Okay, I'm going to dovetail my first end. Okay, this grape ribbon, I think I got that from Adorables online. I can't remember. I know I bought this last year and I had a hard time finding it to go. I wanted it to match with my wine ribbon. I think the name of her site was Adorables, ADOORABLES. Okay, now again, I'm going to come in about 1/2 inch on each side with this ribbon. So every other ribbon, I'm coming in about 1/2 inch. Okay. Oh, I know why I lost the pin to that. It didn't have a pin on it. It had plastic around it. So I didn't lose the pin. That's the good news. Okay, and then I'm going to finish with the wine since it best matches our theme of our sign. Oh, somehow that's got a crease in it. I think I got the wine ribbon at Craft Outlet, but I'm not even sure about that. I bought that last year. And I think all of the solid color ribbons that I've used came from Sam's. Oops. Better remember, I'm going to do this one the same length as the one just underneath. And this is good for an everyday, year-round decor, not holiday or seasonal specific, so you can get lots and lots of use out of it. Then I'm going to take a pipe cleaner, probably go with this dark green, and I'm just going to wrap it around the middle of my ribbons. If you're holding all of this in your hand, I'm just going to wrap around the middle, and you can easily do this bow in your hands. Okay, so if you're using an easy bow maker, you just reach underneath, make sure you've got a good hold of all your ribbons, keep them nice and tight, don't let them slip, and then twist your pipe cleaner to the back. Pull your ribbons down and twist really tight. You want it to twist into the ribbon, so you're tightening it. Okay. And then we're going to come here and dovetail all these ends that we didn't do. Hi, honey. Hi, Laura. How are you today? And now I'm just going to kind of fan out the ribbons I put in here. So I'm going to take, on the bottom, I'm going to pull the beige down and the red up. And then on the other side, I'm going to do the opposite. So I'll pull the red down and the beige up. And then I'll come to my next layer, which is our greens. I'm going to do the dark green down, the light green up. On the opposite side, do the opposite. Okay. And same thing with our wines and our grapes. Now I'm trying to make sure that my wine bottles are going to, and glasses are going to be kind of at an upward angle, so they're not upside down. Okay, and then I'm going to take my pipe cleaner. I'm going to attach it around the sign here. Move that up just a little. Now I am going to put some hot glue on this to secure it in the back. But I'm going to do that after the lab is done because my battery died on me earlier when I was working. Well, actually, I can't do that. Let's see if we've got enough charge because I can't even attach the embellishments. Let's see if we can get enough out of it to get this done. And then I'm just going to take and fan my ribbons, kind of like I do on my wreaths, and just arch them up and out and bend them down under to give them a little bit of life. I'm just tightening it down on the back some more because it's kind of loose. And I'm going to cut off the extra pipe cleaner. And then the little end here, I'm just going to push it over. And then I'm going to put glue over that, which will make that smooth so that edge doesn't poke out. It's almost hot enough. And then I'm also going to take and dab a little glue right down in here to secure the bow because it's a little wobbly on the side of just the pipe cleaner. So I'm going to stick a little right down in the top here and probably the bottom just to secure that some more. And then I have a few grapevine leaves here. I was thinking of adding maybe one or two. And these actually came off of an old garland that my mother-in-law had, and she redid hers and gave me these, so I've been using them in various projects. So I'll probably do that. And then I have one of these little curly things that you see on the grapes. Probably going to stick that coming out of the top there. And then I have a few little grapes here, and I thought we would just stick a few right in the middle. I'm not sure how many. Let's see. Off. And let's see. Let's start with 3 and see if I like it. No, I think we're going to need a couple more. And here's another one, the little curly thing, so I think I'll stick it out the bottom. Oh yeah, that's cute. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a couple more grapes probably and stick them in up here. So, all right, let's see if we can get this all glued in so I can show you guys the final design. And you can put as much as you want. You can do a different type of bow, or you can, it's really up to you. You can use more ribbons, less ribbons, bigger bows, smaller bow. It's warming up, guys, but it's not quite there yet. Let's see if I've got any finger protectors in here. I made this little bowl for my essential tools, and I've filled it with everything. Okay. Still coming out pretty slow. I'm just taking my finger and pushing that down. Of course, it's getting glue everywhere, but that's okay. I want it to really press that pipe cleaner down to the wood, and I want it to be thick enough to cover that sharp edge of the wire. Okay, that's probably good enough back there. I'm gonna let it heat just a little bit longer because I do not want to get glue all over my ribbons. Give it just another second. Okay, it heats pretty quick, so it might be ready. Let's try it out. Whoops. Oh yeah, that's better. Give that just a second to set up. And of course I'll have to fix my tails again because I've moved everything all around. And I'm just kind of pressing down here in the middle so that that glue will hold and it will all stick to the wood. Okay. And once again, I'll just fix my ribbons and adjust them before I put my attachments in. Ribbons are fighting me, not wanting to go where I'm telling them to go. Alright, so now I've got that top ribbon. You can see the time to wind down and uncork and unwind, so that's cute. Okay, so this is what it looks like with our bow. Really cute, simple little thing. And then I'm going to glue one of these leaves in the top and one in the bottom. It's kind of maybe coming out at an angle. And I'm intentionally placing them at an angle not to cover up my wine ribbon. Okay, now I have these two little things. I don't know what these are called, but I know that you see these on grapevines growing in the wild. Watermelons too. That's how we can tell if our watermelons are ripe when we do our garden every year. When those little squiggly things turn brown. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of put it coming out right over top of the leaf. And I'm just using a little bit of glue. This is real thin. So, you know, measure your amount of glue with however heavyweight material you're using. Go dab that down to make sure it's holding. Okay, and then I'm going to take my little grapes and I'm going to put them right in the middle here. I think like that. And I just put a little glue on each of the top two grapes there and then also on the stem. I'll hold them down there and let them start attaching. Okay, and then I've got two more here. I'm just going to put right at the top above those. Okay, the glue gun made it. And be careful not to get your fingers in that glue. Okay, guys, this is our sign. Wine, wine, and wine. And then that's our cute little bow with our little adornments or embellishments. And that's it. That's simple. We have a nice pretty that we can hang on our wall or a door, or really you could use this just about anywhere you wanted to. And total cost of this is less than $5. That includes all your ribbon and everything. So that's pretty good. Okay, let me see if there's any comments. Hi, Aunt Peg. Thank you. Yeah, I've got all kinds of new projects in the works, so I'm glad you're watching. I'm glad you're enjoying them, and I'm trying to do some new ones. But if you don't get caught up, that's okay. If you're interested in something specific, just let me know, and I'll send it to you directly. Okay, well, that's it for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and you guys have a wonderful evening.